The time is 5:38, and since it's past 5 o'clock, perfectly good time to have a cocktail, maybe?
Except it's AM, not PM.
Oh, I never got that distinction.
Yeah.
Well, today does start the Tales of the Cocktail celebration.
That is true. It's a popular event, of course, drawing thousands of people to the city. They all want to learn more about the latest and greatest drinks. WGNO reporter Chris Knight is kicking things off for us live at the Hotel Monteleone with this morning. Chris?
Yes, good morning to you. We are kicking things off because today starts Tales of the Cocktail. If you see over there, Mr. Marvin Allen is making a Sazerac. We all love the Sazerac so much, especially here in New Orleans. And he's making it with a very special cognac. And guess what? We've got the producer of that cognac with us this morning, Mr. Alexander. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Well, you came all the way from Europe. Tell us really quick, first of all, how big is Tales of the Cocktail here?
Well, Tales of the Cocktails is huge. I live in a small vineyard in Cognac Pierre Ferrand, in the middle of nowhere. And we talk a lot about Tales of a Cocktail. I think it really is one of the events that puts New Orleans on the map worldwide.
Wonderful. And I know that you're unveiling your drink here, or your cognac here, during Tales. Let's talk about that.
Well, we are a cognac that's been around the name Ferrand for 300 years, and we launch new products basically every 100 or 50 years. I think that was the last one. So we have one that we're launching, which is called 1840, which is this one. And it's a cognac that is really blended and produced the same way cognac was made in 1840. And we actually use the 1840 cognac that we matched and use the same blending and distilling techniques to make this. And we are using Tales of a Cocktail to launch it. It's nobody drunk it in the world. The first sip is being drunk at Tales of a Cocktail.
This is special. And you know what? I feel special this morning on Good Morning New Orleans because if you can see, Marvin over there is making a drink, and we're going to take a sip of it. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about this. What is the process involved in creating this to make it taste like it did back in the 1840s?
Well, it's a very technical question that could take 2 days to answer. But in a nutshell, we're using a wine that's distilled on the lees, so unfiltered wine, like in the good old days. No pesticides, just very naturally, so you have the same type of texture and taste. It's blended also with young cognac and 15% of super old cognacs. They have like that back taste, and also it's bottled at slightly higher proof. In the old days, the guys like to have a bit more of a kick, which this cognac has. It's 45% alcohol instead of 40.
Oh my word, look at that. Well, Alexander, thank you very much. You can meet Alexander, so many more people here at Tales of the Cocktail. Super cool event. We've got our drink sitting over here. Wonderful. Let's take a quick sip of our 1840 cognac Sazerac cocktail. Thank you very much, Marvin. We got so much more coming up later this morning to Tales of the Cocktail. I'm Chris Knight, live in the French Quarter for WGNO News.
Tales of the Cocktail. Thank you, Chris.
All right, it's time to celebrate the cocktail. Why? Because today kicks off Tales of the Cocktail.
It's a very popular event, draws thousands of people from even around the world to learn more about the latest and greatest drinks. WGNO reporter Chris Knight is kicking things off for us live at the Carousel Bar at the Hotel Monteleone in the French Quarter this morning. Hey, Chris.
Cheers to you. We are at the host hotel, the Hotel Monteleone, because today is Tales of the Cocktail. With me this morning is Mr. Alexandre Gabriel. We are sipping on a Sazerac made from some of his cognac. Really good stuff.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I love it. Well, you know what? Behind us, we've got Marvin Allen, and he's actually going to be making us another drink for Tales of the Cocktail. Mr. Allen, what is it you're making for us now?
We're going to make a Peruvian cocktail called the Chilcano, and just put a little bit of simple syrup in the glass. Squeeze up some fresh lime. This is a great summertime refresher.
It certainly is.
That's right. You've had this before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. And so you're doing the lime.
Lime, hand squeeze. These tools, squeezer is great. Juicer.
Oh, there's a lot of lime that goes into this drink.
Nice and fresh. You can smell the lime.
Look at all that. We got two more. Oh, we're good to go.
We're good to go. Now adding the pisco, which is a Peruvian brandy. About 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces.
Okay.
And some ginger ale. And some bitters.
Looks very refreshing. We got some bitters to top it. This looks like this is a very refreshing drink. The Sazerac, refreshing as well. But this one seems a little more summery, maybe?
Summery.
And then you stir it or shake it or?
You just roll it.
Okay, so he's rolling it in the stirrer. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of the way so you can see. And
You add a straw.
add the straw, and we are
Good to go.
good to go. This is wonderful. And if you come to Tales of the Cocktail, this is what you're going to get to experience. All different types of drinks. You're going to get to meet some wonderful people like Alexander here with us this morning. And Alexander, let's take a sip really quick. Here we go.
Cheers.
Be sitting by the pool sipping.
Oh, very, very refreshing. Very sweet.
Very nice, very refreshing. It's wonderful at 6 in the morning.
It certainly is, isn't it? Well, Alexander, you're here all the way, from Europe. You're here just for Tales. You're going to be unveiling your cognac.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about how important Tales is for you.
Well, it's a wonderful event. Like I said earlier, it's an event that's a benchmark in our industry, in the fine wines and spirits, especially spirits for the cocktails. So really, I think this event has put back New Orleans on the map for great spirits and great cocktails.
And I can cheers to that. Wonderful. Thank you very much. I am Chris Knight, live in the French Quarter for WGNO.